Hello everyone, welcome to another day in Azeroth. Happy Monday to everybody. Hope you are all doing fantastic today. Guitar Junkie, Empathic Nightwalker, Mendy, Cladu, Talon, Whitney. Welcome, welcome, thanks for being here. Okay, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. It's been a while since I have logged into the Rogue. The good part of that is that we have a lot of rested XP. It's carrying us at least into the next level. Our inventory is about half full. It looks like we're hanging on to a lot of crafting stuff.
Feel free to browse.
I'm going to get rid of the little potions. I'm going to get rid of 2 stacks of bandages. These are the cooked food that we're eating. Crawler meat, I'm not sure. We're using clam meat. Yeah, we don't need the crawler meat. I'm gonna vendor the crawler meat. We do have some light leather. I think we've made everything we want to make as far as upgrades. And I'm probably just going after skill ups. I'm going to craft these belts. Potentially we get some skill ups, but more importantly we clear the inventory out a little bit. Dave, welcome to the stream. Happy Monday to you. Ryan, thanks for joining us today. We have a bunch of scraps. Let's go ahead and turn the scraps into leather. Maybe I should be turning my light leather into medium leather now. We can make medium armor kits for skill ups. Looks like we probably have a little bit of leatherworking stuff to train. We don't have a lot of orange recipes. And we're starting to run out of yellow stuff. So we'll probably want to visit a trainer soon. Maybe we can wait until we hit 125. That way we can train the next rank. Oh snap. We need 4 medium leather to make a single medium armor kit, and we need coarse thread. Okay, so that is as much as we're going to be able to do. I think... where are we at with fishing? Fishing, we're at 101. Let's do a little bit of fishing. We can do a little bit of fishing, and then we have a bunch of level 12, 13, and 14 stuff to do. But we're going to tackle all the green stuff first thing, and then I think we're going to head to Westfall. And we're going to want to start working on the Westfall quest, getting ready to get all the dead mine stuff. Are there any tide pools, potentially, if we run along the coast? Maybe we can find some schools of fish or some piles of junk. Maybe not, I don't know. This guy had a fishing quest.
Your back.
Oh, it's level 14. That's not bad. Alright, let's fish for a bit. Maybe we can do this quest. Do I have any plans to revisit the mop druid? Our troll druid? Yeah, maybe. Never say never. You guys know that I often cycle back to characters. Yep, I don't have any like plans right now, but again, it's very likely at some point. Empathic Nightwalker, you can just say that. I don't necessarily have a response to it or agree with it. But you can say it. I mean, I guess if throwing a cardigan over top of a t-shirt that came out of a bag, if that's smartly dressed, then I dress smartly very often. I'm also wearing baggy sweatpants and sandals with socks. So basically I'm dressed to just exist. Which is typically how I dress. I typically dress just to exist. And not be, like, offensive to people that I have to be around. Through no fault of their own. They're forced to be subjected to me. In a physical space. David, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. I suppose at this point I'm just gonna fish until we finish this quest. We're looking for Darkshore groupers. We have 4 out of 6. There we go. Now, what weapons was I using? We had the mace. Yes. And the sword.
Hi. Safe travels. See you soon.
Alright, so what are we looking at doing now? We're gonna head south. I think maybe we'll shoot over to the red crystal. We're gonna go after Highborne relics. There's an NPC on the road that has a quest, but I think the quest is already great. I think it's a level 11 quest. So I don't think I'll bother with that one. We're gonna be looking for Anea, and we need Highborne relics. The tricky thing is, the level 12 one, I mean, that's going to turn gray as soon as we ding level 18. So ideally, we don't ding level 18 before we turn that in. I don't know if that's going to work out. Potentially we lose some quest credit for the quest. We'll see what happens. Not a really big deal either way. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this last piece of blood sausage. I'm gonna focus on the level 12 and the level 13 quest. I'm gonna save the level 14 quest. If I do this linearly and I go down and work on this quest right now, we're gonna gain a bunch of kill XP and we're probably gonna hit level 18 before I want to. So I'm just gonna have to make myself skip it for now. Let's head right out this way. Where do I recommend a level 17 Alliance character to level? Places you could be leveling up at level 17. There's probably stuff for you to do in Loch Modan. Check out the eastern side of the zone over at the Hunting Lodge. As a human, you should have stuff to do in Westfall. Westfall would be a good place. Right here where I'm at, you'll probably have stuff to do in Darkshore. Yeah, I think you're looking at Darkshore, Westfall, Loch Modan, and you might be able to start getting into a little bit of stuff in Red Ridge, but some of it is going to be a bit higher level. The caveat is, if you're level 17 already, some of the intro stuff in places like Loch Modan and Westfall, like the first couple of quests, might be gray. So you might have to do a couple of gray quests to open up like their chains, so you get the subsequent quest. We found some tribal pants. Leather with 1 agility and 1 strength. Oh, that's cool. I don't think that's better than what we have. No, we have 5 agility and 3 spirit. It's a nice find, though. Karen, good afternoon to you and welcome to the stream. And thanks for joining us today. Everything's fantastic with me. Yeah, I'm basically over that flu. I still have a lingering cough. I would say yesterday was the big turning point. I felt almost normal yesterday, and then today I feel like 90% back to normal. I think there's going to be like a 10% energy loss that feels like it's going to linger with me for a long time. I think I got the same walking pneumonia that my son got. I just don't like to take antibiotics unless it's... I don't want to say unless it's a life or death thing. But unless it's like very, very serious. So I just kind of, I let my body take care of it. And you know, because I let my body take care of it, I'm gonna have a longer road to full recovery. But you know, it was my choice. Shadow Meld does in fact drop aggro. Okay. It might, I don't know. I don't think I've ever pressed Shadow Meld. But we can certainly test it. Oh, I'm not on my night elf. I'm just looking like I'm a night elf right now. Like, Robert's in a night elf zone, he's a night elf. I'm not sure if that's true, I'd have to test it. I mean, Google AI agrees with you. And if Google AI agrees with you, that's enough for me. I don't need any more proof than that. We're also looking for Anea. She's the... oh, there she is. I was gonna say she's the only non-aggressive mob, so she should stick out like a sore thumb, and there she is sticking out like a sore thumb. Tactical, I'm sure that's absolutely true. And the reason that's absolutely true is because if I'm sick right now and I keep eating food and drinking water, even without doing what you said, in 2 to 3 days, I'm guaranteed to feel better. There's nothing quite like a prophecy that's guaranteed to fulfill itself. Nothing makes a believer faster than a prophecy that was always going to fulfill itself no matter what. And you just gave a very good example of that phenomenon. You just gave a very good example of why people come to have faith in things that aren't necessarily reality, but they're not reality. I could do exactly like what you said, and I would feel better in 2 to 3 days. Conversely, I could do nothing, and I would feel better in 2 to 3 days. You see what I mean? I'm getting so close to leveling. I don't want to level. We need one more item and then I have to get out of here immediately. Oh. Oh, you know what? I thought this was a level 11 quest and it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna ding though. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna lose one of these quests. I think I'm just gonna do the collection quest and I'm gonna leave the... I'm gonna leave this quest, because like if I turn in this quest, I'm gonna ding. If I turn in the other quest, I'm gonna ding. I'm gonna lose one of these quests no matter what I do. And since we're almost done with this one, this is the one that I'm gonna turn in for full XP. With the rain dance, they keep dancing until it rained, then they gave credit to the dance. Exactly. It's just naivety. It's naivety and ignorance and just the need to believe in something when you don't need to believe in anything. You just have to trust the universe to do what the universe is going to do. There's no reason to form like some kind of esoteric belief around any particular thing. Instead, what you have to do is just cultivate trust. But it's important for humans to be able to feel like the actions they take matter. That's why people do things like that. Because it's essential to your ego to feel like the actions you take can actually affect your reality.
How may I help?
Yeah, we're not going to take this one. Alright, let's just head out of here. I want to get this one turned in before I do anything else. Oh, I guess getting the last item would help. I keep thinking I have the last item and I don't. Stop distracting me by making me talk about philosophical things. I need to be focusing on and playing the game. Because that's why you guys are here. You didn't get the last relic. Yeah, I realized it. Believe it or not, it's really hard to talk about one thing articulately while you do something that's entirely unrelated to the thing that you're talking about. I don't know if you've ever tried it, but it turns out that it's really hard to do both well. Usually one of them suffers, and for me it's always the game that suffers. So yeah, I should probably just shut up and play. I'm glad you enjoyed the warrior video. I'll probably finish that character off eventually. It's only got 9 levels to go. You know, 9 levels in Classic Era, that's what? It's only like 60 hours of gameplay. So I'll probably cap her out before TBC comes out. Now who knows when that's going to be, but what we do know for sure is that it's not going to be anytime soon. So I think I have a while.
stars guide
Yep, see, there we go. And so any other level 12 quests that we were hanging on to, those would have gone gray. That actually worked out perfectly.
I am honored.
Ooh, do we want any of these? 24 top end damage, 2.5 speed, 7.2 DPS. So we want a fast offhand, I think. This is 14 top end, 7 DPS.
Farewell.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the 2 agility on what we have. I think what we have is just better.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep what we have. I'm gonna take the sword and sell. Oh, no, I'll take the staff and sell it.
Goddess watch
The
over
staff
me.
is always gonna sell for more. Oh, that's nice. We got a good chunk of rested XP even through this level. So that's awesome.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Let's empty our inventory. We're up to 3 gold, and that's pretty good, but I don't know the last time we trained. Backstab we're not using, expose armor we're not using, eviscerate rank 3 we need. Oh, we gotta start leveling up our lockpick. Is it worth it? I don't even know if it's worth it. Ambush, gouge rank 2. Wanderlust, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Ishnu Allah. Good luck, friend.
Alright, so we have to go north to turn this one in. But is there anything else I'm going to do up here right now? Maybe Moonstalker Fangs? Maybe even the Cliffspring, yeah, the Cliffspring River Water is now a green quest. To the south, I have the, let's do the kill quest to the south first, and then we'll go up here. That should work out okay. Stevie R, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Any dungeons today? I'm not sure if we'll quite make it to Dead Mines today. I think we will definitely do Dead Mines on Wednesday. I'm gonna work on getting the quest and making sure that we're set up, but I want to be like level 20, I think, before I attempt it. It could happen later today, I'm just not sure of it. I'm glad that guy wasted his time casting Fairy Fire twice in a row. Well, that was really useful. Yeah, exactly. We can get poisons at level 20. And so ideally I would get poisons before I go into Dead Mines. On the Alliance side, the poison quest is really easy to complete. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to drop everything and go do it as soon as we ding 20. Alright, so the kill quest is complete. We are... Why am I... Wait. What did I aggro? Okay, we're fine. I aggroed something that was really low health and tagged by somebody else. And I'm not really sure how that happened. Alright, we're gonna go back to town, turn this one in, and then we'll head to the north. And pretty soon here we will be leaving Darkshore, and I believe we're gonna head back to Westfall. We should probably also grab the level 15 beached sea turtle. Ooh, that one's level 15 as well. Maybe we ought to grab both of those. That way, all the green stuff here is done. We don't need any of this stuff. I'm gonna take the mail because it'll sell for the most. I wouldn't mind looking for some of the Moonstalker fangs, but I almost never complete this quest. The drop rate sucks really bad. And the enemies that usually end up having this are higher level ones to the south. And by the time I get down there, this is a low level quest. Gerald, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. Demon Dev, welcome. Thanks for being here. A weapon crate. A weapon crate. Are we tracking that because of our find treasure ability? I mean, I guess we must be tracking it because of our find treasure ability. We got a gray axe. Nice. Have I been to any apple orchards yet this season? Yeah, we went to one either last weekend or the weekend before that. I don't remember which. It was the weekend right before my son got really sick, so I think that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was beautiful weather. I've already eaten all of the apples. We still have a bunch of fudge. It was a good time. And let's go grab the Cliff Spring River water as well. Yeah, he's fine now. Yeah, he's okay. Sickness is just part of life. Luckily, he's healthy, and getting sick is something he can just recover from. We found a war paint waistband. Mail belt with 3 strength on it. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time up here seeing if we can get the rest of our Moonstalker fangs. If we spend too long and we can't find any, then I'm just gonna abandon the quest and we're gonna move on. Ouch. 10-minute disease, we got rabies. Health regeneration rate reduced by 50%. Strength and agility reduced by 4%. That's really nasty. I think that regeneration rate debuff also applies to bandages and potions and stuff, which makes it even more nasty. Tanita, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. Roosta, welcome to the stream. See, the problem here is that the cats share spawn points with the thistlebears. So it's almost like if I'm committing to farm out the rest of these Moonstalker Fangs, I end up committing to this level 16 quest. And I really don't need to be working on a level 16 quest right now. I would much rather do that when it's green. But then, like, the caveat to that is the enemies are level 14. So if I wait till this quest is green, the enemies are going to be gray. So, in other words, I'm very torn. We only need 2 more items. I'm not torn, I'm a dwarf. Yeah. I knew that was coming. I thought it. The good thing is there seems to be basically nobody playing at this level. So we have our pick of mobs. We're already seeing like a lot less people as we go. Low-level zones on this character were really crowded. there we go. So now we're at 8 out of 20 rabid thistlebears, which really just makes me want to finish that. So I think that's what we're going to do, and then we will head back to town. And we got rabies again. I think we're gonna have rabies until we get out of here. Maybe some buff food would be okay, since I've been letting myself get to low HP, and since we have rabies. Jamie, good evening to you, and thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. And we have a chest over here. Let's go investigate that. We have 7 inventory spots available. Just a bunch of junk, but it's junk that we can vendor. Oh, yes, let's not forget to turn in the quest at the Buzz Box, which is up here at the bridge and not back in town. We finished all that up with one inventory space available. There we go, 2 inventory spots. Still cutting it very close. We picked up an offhand I didn't notice. Tear of Grief. +5 intellect, -3 spirit. Well, that person got themselves into a spot of bother, didn't they? Level 11 Rogue. Level 11 is a little bit scary to be doing stuff in Darkshore, I feel like. On hardcore, at least.
What brings you here? Denadris. Farewell. Good luck, friend.
Ooh, we still have a talent point to spend from when we hit level 18. I think we're just going to put that into deflection. We need to get 5 deflection to eventually open up a riposte.
Ishnu Daldieb, may the stars guide you. Ashar Pelab, go in peace. Goddess watch over you.
Alright, let's vendor everything we don't need, and then we're going to be getting out of here.
Ishnu Allah.
Maybe I should make the linen bandages and then sell them. I feel like that's going to get me more money than if I just sell the linen on its own. Maybe I should do heavy linen. Let's do that. At least doing that, we still have a chance at getting some skill ups. Not a very good chance, but still. We'll keep the 1 stack. This is a lot of buff food to be carrying. Now, if I'm using the buff food as often as I should, maybe it's okay. I have to make sure that I'm using this stuff. And I should be using it in the order of, like, least to greatest. So, like, 2 of those, 5 of those, 9 of those, 6 of those. That's the order I should be using them in so that we clear out our inventory faster.
May the stars guide you.
Wayne, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for being here today. Hope you're doing fantastic. With that stuff done, we are done here. I think I'm gonna hearth out. We have our Hearthstone set at the Stout Lager Inn. That'll get us back to the Eastern Kingdoms really quickly. And then from there we can take a flight to Westfall. Lars, good afternoon and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Carrie, good morning to you and thanks for being here.
How are you?
Alright, that's a 5-minute and 42-second flight. I am going to use that time to go AFK for a bit. I will be back by the time we land. See you guys on the flip side. Alright, so this is it. We are going to be going after the pillagers and the looters. The pillagers being the biggest source of character deaths for characters below level 20. So we will see how that goes. I think we'll be fine. Especially because we have kick, we have sprint. We have a lot of tools to help us get away. Do I want to leave my Hearthstone at the Stout Lager Inn, knowing that eventually we're going to be going back there to do some questing? I don't really think it's necessary, but then again, we're going to leave it for now, because we have an hour cooldown anyway. Alright, we're going to go right out to the farmstead, and we'll try there first. If we're having a hard time finding mobs, we will head south and we'll check out Moonbrook. We haven't seen a lot of people today in Darkshore. I don't know if that's going to be markedly different in Westfall or if it's going to be similar. We could probably go either way. We're also going to work on the harvest golems. So, you know, dead harvest golems. Somebody's out here working on these quests. What do we have here? We have a level 15 paladin. Level 15 is risking the biscuit a little bit. On the paladin, I guess you can heal yourself, but your damage is going to be shite. You're going to have shite damage. See how this works out. We'll kick that. That should lock her out of the spell for a little bit. Actually, I think it's only like 5 seconds she's locked out. Kind of wanted to kill her a lot faster than that, but it didn't happen. Runners aren't necessarily the problem here. Just fireballs to the face, mainly. Buff food. Good call out. We'll get it after this. Let's pop into the house and we'll grab the compass. Yeah, I mean, this is where sap might come in handy. This paladin, though. I hope we don't have to be around to see this guy die. We found a staunch hammer of stamina. 21 top end, 7.3, 1 stamina. It's not going to be better than what we have. I mean, it's kind of exactly the same. The one we have has attack power on it. I think I'll keep the attack power. Justin, good afternoon to you and happy Monday. And welcome to the stream. I wanted to dip into stealth there and sap one of these guys. It just didn't happen. He aggroed me a lot sooner than I thought he was going to. But it looks like we're going to be okay. Ooh, we missed the kick. That is the first kick that we've missed. We found a Willow Cape of Spirit. That may be an upgrade. We'll check it out after we deal with the looter. We have 2 stamina. I think I'd rather keep the stamina. that was annoying. I really wish he had not done that. Check the tent for a chest. We have treasure tracking on, so if there was a chest, we would see a little yellow dot on our map. Yeah, no chest right now. What's next for Classic WoW? Well, in the short term, the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary at some point in the future. In the long term, Classic Plus, obviously. But we just don't know what that long term means. The weird thing is, we started to hear about Classic Plus and just kind of them putting their thoughts together, you know, when SOD ended. But then a lot of other things released. Mist of Pandaria came out. We had patches for retail that were a big focus. And then we kind of just stopped hearing about Classic at all. And we haven't heard anything about Classic in a long time. And I don't just mean Classic Plus necessarily. But I mean, like, you know, when are we going to get TBC Anniversary? What's going to happen after Mist of Pandaria Classic? Not only have we stopped hearing anything about Classic Plus, we just haven't really been hearing a lot about Classic. It's been kind of a void. I've just kind of been not thinking about it. But the void grows regardless, you know. They said they were not going to do TBC hardcore. The hardcore realms that we're playing on right now are not going to roll into TBC when the regular anniversary realms do. And they said they released some nonsense blue post saying something to the effect that they didn't think the challenge and format of TBC fit with hardcore. As if they themselves knew anything about what fits with hardcore, or what fits with TBC for that matter. I'm gonna do a hardcore run as soon as we have TBC. We're gonna have our main tune that we level up, but I'm also gonna start a hardcore run immediately. Obviously it's gonna be an honest man run. I don't know if there will be add-on support or anything, but I'm gonna do it. But there won't be realms for it. Cliff, those are both opinions you could have, for sure. Huh. That was a little bit weird. I thought I had aggroed a third, and maybe I did. And maybe this this other rogue killed them for me. I'm not really sure what happened there. We picked up another red Defias mask. It's too bad we don't need more than one. We also can't trade it. I think it's bind on pickup anyway. I don't think you can trade it normally, even if you're not playing self-found. Getting tired of these other rogues, I'm telling you. Level 19. Buff food's running out. Alright, let's do that. We'll eat our last coyote steak and drag that off the bar. We will put our last point into deflection. And then we should be able to grab repost next level, which is great. Level 19 is also as high as I've ever leveled up a rogue in hardcore. So if we hit level 20 on this character, which I hope we do, you know, that'll have broken my previous record of highest hardcore rogue. Pretty sure she died fighting highwaymen in the south part of this zone, doing one of the last Defias quests here. I don't even think she got to do dead mines. We could go down to Moonbrook. I feel like Moonbrook is a little bit more risky, and there will probably be people in Moonbrook too. It'll just be different people. We could probably just hang out here. Eventually these guys, they seem to be grouped up perhaps, so maybe they will finish their quest soon. And then there will be some respawns left for us. Ricky, I really appreciate that. Thanks for being here and for hanging out with the stream. We could probably turn in the oil at the lighthouse. We could. There's lots of deadly murlocs between us and the lighthouse. Murlocs that can heal. Murlocs that can frost nova you as you try to run away. I've lost a number of characters on that coast at level 19. And I'm just not willing to risk this character at level 19. It's not a bad idea. But I have to err on the side of caution. The worst thing about those murlocs is really the frost nova. Because you always forget about it, and then you pull like 3 murlocs and you're like, oh, okay, fine, I'll just bail out. And then as soon as you go to run, you pop a cooldown or something, you get frozen in place. And then it's sayonara for you. That is our 3rd red Defias mask. Sorry to everybody who seems to have a problem finding these. They seem to be quite common. Guitar Junkie, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. That is a lot of support, brother, and I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Ooh, that's a scary runner. I said runners weren't really a problem here. And what I meant by that was I've never had problems with runners here. But clearly we can have problems, chat. Okay, this is fine. This is gonna work out okay. We gotta kick this one though. Okay, we got it. I am having such a good time on the rogue, and it feels so good. I'm vibing with the class so much more than I ever expected I would. And I don't know what it means. I might be turning into a rogue main. One second, guys. Be Sad Dog, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. We need 2 more pillagers and 3 more harvest watchers, and then we will be done here. something bad is happening over there. And I'm kind of worried that now I'm on the aggro chain for it. Yeah, I'm a little worried that I'm on the aggro chain of whatever that madness back there is. Maybe not, maybe I'm safe. It looks like I'm fine. Alright, there we go. We are done here. Ooh, my weapon is breaking. That's not great. We have a battered chest over here to see if we can pick up. This looks like the one in the tent. Alright, yeah, we can do that. Well, I say we can do that. What I really mean is we can't do that because we don't have any inventory space. I can drop the milk. It's not going to sell for a lot. I can drop the boar meat. That's basically worthless to us right now. 12 copper is pretty worthless. Alright, that might be enough space to open this. The food too we can drop. Okay, there we go. We should be good. Perfect. We tossed out junk so we could pick up more junk. Let's just run out of here, shall we? Maybe we should head out to the Saldean farm first. If I don't go out there now and turn it in now, I might forget, because I don't think there's a lot that's going to send us back out this way. Everything else we're going to do is going to be down here for the most part. So yeah, let's go turn that one in now. The captain's bag quest is around this area. I feel like it has a chance to drop in different places. I've only done it a couple times. The bag it gives, I don't know if it gives a bag. I just don't know if the bag is worth it. If it's a 10 slot bag or an 8 slot bag, that would be worth trying to do it. But I don't know if that's the case. Could be an 8 slot. It could be an 8 slot. I feel like I did it once thinking the bag was going to be worth it, and then I was very disappointed to find out that it was like a 4 slot or a 6 slot. Something happened, but maybe it was an 8 slot, and maybe I just been really lucky on that character and I had better bags. Can't quite recall the circumstances. V, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today.
Light bless you, King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
We're gonna take the pants, but I don't think we need these. We'll just sell them.
Light bless you.
Chew fishing poles. Maybe I got one from a quest reward and didn't realize it. Yeah, that's what happened. We did that one fishing quest for the dwarf back in Darkshore, and he gave me the Blump family fishing rod. And I didn't really realize it, so let me go ahead and sell the old one. Thanks for the call out. That's perfect.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, back to town we go. We have a quest to turn in. We have to repair our weapon. And I think we have to fly out to Redridge. I'm pretty sure we grabbed the Redridge flight point on this character already. We have to fly out there and talk to Wiley to get the rest of the stuff going, to get the messenger quest and the escort quest, to get everything in place for when we want to do dead mines, which could be today. I think once we talk to Wiley, we just have to find the messenger and we have to escort the guy, and that's it. Then we should be good to have the final quest for Van Cleef's head. We'll see how things go. It sounds very simple. It may not be.
Need help? Be careful. For the Alliance.
That's an additional kill quest, but we don't have to do that, I don't believe, to get ready for dead mines. Maybe we do. Maybe this leads to the quest to get the 8 silk sashes or whatever it is.
You need something?
Can this guy repair? He cannot repair.
Safe travel.
Okay. The guy over by the Flight Master can repair, so we'll do that, and then we'll fly over to Redridge real quick.
Hey there. See you later.
I never do the booze quest. I haven't done the booze quest in like 2 years. I always skip it these days. At this point, it's just like a preference of mine to skip it. The same thing with the messenger quest line out of Redridge, where you go to each of the towns and you talk to the leaders and you go right back. I don't do that one anymore either. What I do instead is I make sure that I kill an excessive amount of mobs. You know, like basically while I travel, if the mob is green, I'm gonna kill it if I run across it. And so that's kind of been how I've been trying to do some grinding to supplement the fact that there are some quests and some quest chains in this game that I just never feel like doing. Ilpo, welcome to the stream. Congratulations, man. Warlock level 6. The first Warlock I tried on hardcore, I lost it at level 7. Pretty sure it was level 7. Then the next one I lost at level 11. My advice for the Warlock, if you get your Voidwalker, don't get too cocky still. Like, you're gonna feel, once you get your Voidwalker, you're gonna feel like invincible. Especially if you become proficient at targeting mobs and telling your pet to go pick them up. But don't let it fool you. You can and will die. The most recent hardcore warlock I did, I felt like we were doing pretty good on. We got to level 30, and then we died in a Nomergon run, along with most of the rest of the group. The price of shoes I have to pick up, we have to go out to Goldshire at some point. This leads to a bunch of follow-up quests later for this guy. We could do Hillary's necklace. It's level 15, so maybe we should. Yeah, let's just do this one really quick. There we go. Well, that was pretty fast. Serox, thank you so much for the 13 months. That is a lot of time and a lot of support, and I really appreciate you being here. I think Lost Tools we can wait on. Lost Tools involves perhaps fighting a level 20 Murloc. And I would rather not be in the water fighting a level 20 Murloc at level 19. So we're going to take a hard pass on that for now and deal with it later. Yeah, the fishing quest is easy. I usually just get all the fish I need from the Murlocs. Because we have to kill them anyway to get Murloc fins, and they end up dropping the fish. I wouldn't mind fishing for it, it's just natural to get it while I'm slaughtering Murlocs. And Dave, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate the 2 months.
What can I do for you? Like this?
Alright, we are ready to fly back.
Go with honor, friend.
We're gonna have to go to Stormwind. And in Stormwind, I have to kind of make a list of the stuff I want to do. I know we have to train rogue abilities. But there's probably some other stuff we want to do.
See you around.
Alright, so let's take a look at professions. Leatherworking. We probably have some new patterns we can learn for leatherworking. Skinning, we might be able to grab the next rank of skinning, although the next ranks might be the ones that cost quite a bit of gold. I think at some point we get to a point where it costs like 5 gold to learn the next rank of a profession, so we can check out skinning and see if we can afford it. Cooking is at 109, first aid is at 194. We're not really getting a lot of wool off a lot of the stuff that we're currently killing. And fishing is good. Fishing's at 114 out of 150. We can't use the auction house to get the books, so we're gonna actually have to get the booty bay to get the book to push this past 150. Same thing with cooking. With cooking, we... Oh, you know what? We'll have to go to Ashenvale. That's pretty easy. Yeah, we'll have to go back to do some stuff in Darkshore anyway, eventually. Yeah, I guess all we have to do in Stormwind is rogue training, check on skinning. I think that's it. Maybe turn in the Alexton Farmstead quest.
Need something? Have a good day.
Oh, it's only 50 silver, so I don't know what I was on about. There we go. And then leatherworking, dark leather cloak. Dark leather pants have 8 agility. Ooh, that's a lot of agility. What do we need to make those? Medium leather and gray dye and fine thread. We don't have anywhere near that amount of medium leather yet, and we probably won't until things start dropping medium leather. I'm just going to learn everything, even if we're not going to use it a lot, just to get it out of my log. So we learned lockpick.
See you around.
Do we need anything special to pick locks? Do we need to own like a lock picking set? Or any kind of profession item? Renzik here has some kind of rogue quest. Poor Renzik. We saw how this guy's story ends in the Undermine patch, which was actually really good, except for Renzik not getting any voice acting at all. Sending you out in the field now would be suicide. Renzik doesn't need another dead rogue on his hands. Don't fret though. Renzik is going to get you up to speed. Make your way to Redridge Mountains and speak with an associate of SI7 named Lucius. You will find him hanging around the docks of Lakeshire with the other shady looking good-for-nothings. Okay, we'll do that eventually. You get the Thieves' Tools for lockpicking from the Rogue quest in Redridge. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Thank you. Let's go up to the Cathedral of Light and turn in that quest up there. And we could also pick up these Deadmine quests. These are the ones that happen outside the instance. Not every group does these, and so we don't always get them done. But I will grab them, we'll have them in the log, and if we do them, great. Dave, thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time.
What's on your mind? No! Keep your feet on the ground!
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Alright, so back to Westfall we go. And we'll be going to hunt down the Defias messenger. which could be really easy if he's being farmed. It's a matter of waiting for him to respawn. But if nobody's there and nobody's farming him, it could become a little bit more complicated because he has quite a path that he walks through the zone. Kind of hoping that he's just being farmed by other people. We can maybe group up. Just wait for him to pop back into existence.
What can I do for you?
Dead Mines today? Probably not today. Looks like Dead Mines is going to happen next time for sure. I don't know if I'm going to have time to squeeze one in today. I want to be level 20, and I want to have my poisons first. So the first step, not only do I want to get prepped and ready with the last quest for Dead Mines, but I want to make sure I have poisons. Whenever we hit level 20, we'll probably drop everything and just go do the poison quest right away.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend. Be careful. Light bless you.
I'm gonna shoot out to the road here, just in case he is on his pathway. Maybe we'll spot him. There he is. He's right there, and our path led us right to him, so, you know, is it a coincidence or something greater? Ooh, and we got a fortitude buff. That's huge. Oh my god, what a rude boy. He's out of here. You know, he's probably gonna cause all kinds of problems for us. Okay, well, that wasn't so bad. I swear he got killed by this bird. Did you guys see that? Did it seem like he got killed by the bird to you? I don't know if I was in range to hit him. Oh yeah, he's definitely caused a bunch of problems for us. Let's do that. Let's do this. Mr. Blaster, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. We found an infantry tunic of the bear, male with 2 stamina, 1 strength. But more importantly, we got the mysterious message. And we didn't even have to go all the way down to Moonbrook to get it. Which is awesome. Valerie, good afternoon to you and welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend. Be careful. What can I do for you?
Okay, well, it does look like somebody is currently out on the escort quest. Otherwise, the guy would appear right here. I think the best thing we can do is try to hang out close by. The question is there anything useful that we can really do close by? The answer may surprise you, but probably not. Risen from the dead, you are very welcome and thank you for being here for it. We can make these dark leather pants, but the question is, like, do we want them? I think the answer is yes. Yeah. I think the obvious answer is yes. Okay. Dare we step away to find... What is this person doing? Oh my dear god. Okay, let's quickly try to go find trade goods. I believe there is trade goods inside the house. I don't know if they're going to have gray dye. Gray dye might be something we have to get from a tailoring vendor or perhaps from the leatherworking vendor. Don't know. We're going to find out really fast. Hopefully someone doesn't take our quest in the meantime.
Good day to you.
He has gray dye. And he has fine thread. And there we go. Very nice. It's a lot of agility. We have to make some boots next, just so we have boots that look like boots. So I don't have to see us running around with bare feet anymore. Oh, here we go. They're running back. Ooh, this could be close. Okay, we got it. Very nice. I have a feeling that we were moments away from losing this one and having to wait again. Ganner 1, you're wondering why I'm not doing the Varigan's Fist quest. I don't have an answer for you, buddy. Yeah, I don't have a real answer. I kind of just do the quest that I do, and I don't do the quest that I don't do, and there's not really a rhyme or reason for it. I'm not trying to disappoint anybody or hurt anybody's feelings. Just playing the game. It was a good time to be RP walking. Very good time. This guy does not get his health back very quickly. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Now he's full. It just took him a minute. Alright, so I think it's probably okay for us to work on this kill quest. And I feel like between the kill quest and turning in both of those quests, we'll probably hit level 20. So let's do that. That being said, I have lost a level 19 rogue fighting these guys. So I'm going to try to just be a little bit more careful and keep my fingers crossed and all that good stuff. Alright, yeah, a group will definitely make this a lot safer. Let's go ahead and group since these guys are level 17. Grouping up is fine with me. What do we have? We have a level 19 gnome mage. That'll work. Wow. Well. This could be bad for us. I'm gonna kick this guy next time he casts. There we go. Interrupted. Let's kill him quickly. Get back on this guy. I've been working on the Paladin in the recorded series. With the new ways the algorithm works, I'm sure a lot of you guys are not even seeing the recorded uploads when they come up. But yeah, I've been playing the Pally. Just not on stream. I switched it over to a recorded series when I started playing this rogue and having so much fun with it on stream. I suddenly feel like I'm doing most of the work here. Got some Seer's boots, stamina and intellect cloth boots. Yeah, I mean, mages do a lot of damage, but then inevitably, they have to sit for a long time. Especially if they're trying to get by drinking the water that they can make. Because inevitably, the water they can make falls behind the water they can purchase. And it just takes a long time to get all of your mana back. We need one more knuckle duster and then we are done. It's all highwaymen down in that camp. I don't think we want to go that way. Let's go this way. Here we go. And that is that. Oh, he's already gone. Here I am trying to say thank you, and a dude has already left my party. Okay, that's fine. Back to town we go.
Greetings, honor friend.
Do I want any of this stuff? This might be okay. This might make for an okay offhand. No, it's a main hand. Strength. I don't really need strength. I don't know. It's too fast for a main hand for me. I don't think I want this. I'm gonna take the two-handed sword to sell it.
Light bless you. For the Alliance. Light bless you.
Hey there. See you later.
Need help? Farewell.
Alright, we have 3 bubbles until we hit level 20. I think we just grind out the 3 bubbles. We hit level 20 and take ourselves back to Stormwind. I'm assuming that's where we're going to pick up the poison quest. Where do I want to go? Let's just head south of Sentinel Hill. I feel like there's like some level 17 or 18 gnolls. Somewhere down around here. And maybe we can just fight them for a bit. Shouldn't take too long to fight for 3 bubbles. Oh, the level 17 boars down here drop medium leather. Well, that could be really good for us. At the same time, this stuff kind of hits really hard. At least this guy does. We have a chest down here. Looks like it's inside the house. Level 18 Harvest Watchers. Not really what I was expecting. Not quite what I was expecting. I guess maybe I've never been down here in reality. Nope, you are not going to get my chest. Guys, my son brought me some food that my wife made, and I'm going to turn my camera off right now, and I'm going to eat it while I try to fight these guys. Wish me luck. This is a cool rare spawn. I've never seen this guy before. He dropped a large rucksack. We got a 10 slot bag because I decided to go off the beaten path and grind in a place that I've never been before. I managed to stick around here long enough for a rare spawn that I've never seen before to drop a 10 slot bag that I desperately need. If that's not the universe acting for me, through me, then I don't know what is. Oscar, you're very welcome. I'm glad I could be of help with that. Thanks for stopping by the stream and hanging out today. Alright, there we go. That's level 20. Now we gotta send ourselves back to Stormwind. Wasn't there a rogue quest in the tower at some point? I'm fairly certain that that's the poison quest. Mm-hmm. So from here, we're going to do the rogue poison quest, and then after that, we will be ready to go into Dead Mines. Unfortunately, we are going to do that stuff next time, guys. I am all out of time for today. Really appreciate everyone hanging out and all of the support. Thank you all so much. Hope you have a great rest of your afternoon or evening time. And as always, take care of yourselves out there, take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.